Hello everyone, my name is Widiana, and today I want to talk about the leadership traits for effective team interactions. The journal is written by Elik Perova on 2023, and it's published in the Journal of Leadership in Organization. The first section, we will talk about the introduction. So, leadership is much more than just making decisions. It's about guiding, inspiring, and working closely with your team to achieve the common goals. Think about leaders like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and Jack Welch. These figures don't just direct their companies. They built strong teams and fostered effective relationships that drove their success. But here is an important point. No matter how great a leader is, they cannot create successful companies alone. The success of many companies relies heavily on teamwork and the quality of the relationships between leaders and their employees. In fact, according to a study by Alik Prova, almost 96% of the respondents believe that the success of their relationship with leader depends on the leader's personality. This means that leaders must possess certain character traits to help establish effective relationships and interactions with their team members. Today, we'll also deep dive into research that identifies these key traits and explores how they contribute to effective leader-team dynamics. Whether you're in education, business, or any other field, these insights are invaluable for improving your leadership skills. The next section will talk about the research design, the research proposal, and also the justification of leadership traits. To understand which traits that are important for leaders, let's start by diving into research design and the purpose behind this study. The writers aim to explore the traits that are most crucial for effective leadership, particularly in educational settings. The purpose of their study was to pinpoint which leadership traits that are most valued by both students and teachers, and to understand how these traits influence the success of leader-team interaction. They outline several research tasks, including defining the key leadership traits relevant to the academic environment, comparing how these traits are perceived by students versus teachers, and analyzing how these traits contribute to effective leadership. And then deep dive to the literature review. The researchers carefully selected specific character traits for leaders based on their relevance to educational settings and their presence in established leadership theories. They categorize these traits into several clusters, including cognitive traits like intelligence, affective traits like emotional stability, and cognitive traits like perseverance and determination. This clustering of traits helps in understanding how different aspects of a leader's personality contribute to their effectiveness. Additionally, the study drew on Jersey and Blanchard's situational leadership theory, which suggests that effective leadership depends on the leader's ability to adapt their style to the maturity level of their followers. Leaders may need to be more direct with inexperienced teams and more supportive with seasoned employees. This adaptability is closely tied to the traits studied, such as emotional intelligence and flexibility. Furthermore, the study explored the most preferred organizational culture styles as per the model proposed by Quinn and Cameron, which identifies 4 types of organizational culture: clan, advocacy, market, and hierarchy. The study found that the most respondents favored a clan culture, which emphasizes a family-like environment, collaboration, and mentoring, traits that align closely with the leadership characteristics being examined. To justify their choice of traits, the researchers conducted an extensive literature review. For example, emotional intelligence, which is widely recognized as a crucial trait for leaders because it enables them to manage their own emotions and understand the emotions of the others. This understanding is essential for resolving conflicts and building strong, cohesive teams. Responsibility and ethical standards were also key traits in the study because they ensure that leaders act with integrity and accountability, fostering a sense of trust and reliability among their team members. The inclusion of leadership factors like passion and risk taking reflects the dynamic nature of modern leadership, where innovation and the ability to drive change are highly valued. Now that we've covered the research design, let's move on to the methodology, how the study was actually conducted. The researchers analyzed questionnaires from 103 teachers and 421 students. The survey was conducted over several months from September to November 2021. The sample was carefully selected to represent a diverse group of participants with varying levels of experience and perspective on leadership. The choice of this sample was justified because it captured a broad range of views with the academic community, ensuring that the findings would be relevant to both emerging leaders like students and also established leaders like teachers. The questionnaire used in this study consisted of 2 main sections. The first section included questions designed to gather demographic information about the respondents, such as their age, gender, and professional experience. The second section focused on identifying the value judgments of respondents regarding various leadership traits. This structure allowed the researchers to analyze how demographic factors might influence perceptions of leadership, while also gathering detailed data on the specific traits valued by different groups. The researchers formulated 4 key hypotheses to guide their analysis. The first one, it is likely that the set of most important leadership traits for students and teachers will differ. The second hypothesis is, it is unlikely that both categories of respondents will note the importance of a leader's compliance with ethical norms and standards. The third hypothesis is, it is likely that the preferred leadership style will differ for students and teachers. And the last one, it is likely that preferred type of organizational culture will differ for students and teachers. To test this hypothesis, the researchers used a two-sided hypothesis test to compare the proportion of responses from both teachers and students. The null hypothesis proposed that there would be no significant difference between the proportions of teachers and students who valued certain traits or preferred specific leadership styles and organizational cultures. And then the alternative hypothesis, or H1, suggested that there would be a significant differences. So the essence of this analysis was to check whether there was a statistically significant differences in the number or the percentage of the responses between teachers and students for each questions. The next segment, we will talk about the result, verification of hypotheses, and discussions. After analyzing the data, the researchers moved on to verifying their hypothesis and discussing the result. They used K-means clustering analysis, which provided some fascinating insights. For instance, the analysis confirmed that traits like emotional intelligence and ethical standards were universally valued, supporting the hypothesis that these traits are fundamental for effective leadership. These findings aligns with much of the existing literature on leadership, which emphasizes the importance of emotional intelligence and ethics in building trust and fostering strong team dynamics. The hypothesis suggesting that students and teachers would identify different leadership traits essential for effective cooperation. It was only partially disproven. Both groups acknowledge the importance of all leadership traits. However, the hypothesis was supported regarding specific traits. For example, students placed higher importance on traits like passion, effectiveness, self-confidence, determination, and risk-taking, while teachers valued decency more highly than students did. The hypothesis that both groups would equally emphasize the leader's adherence to moral and ethical standards was not confirmed. This trait was deemed slightly more important by teachers than by students. The hypothesis that students and teachers would have different preferences for leadership styles was also not supported. Both groups preferred the coaching leadership style. The hypothesis that two groups would differ in their preferred organizational culture was partially confirmed. Both groups recognized the value of a clan culture, but teachers also emphasized the importance of the entrepreneurial and market-oriented cultures. These findings highlight important generational differences in leadership expectations. Younger generations who are growing up in rapidly changing world may value leaders who are more innovative and adaptable. In contrast, more experienced educators might value traits that ensure stability and ethical behavior, which are essential for long-term success in an academic settings. To put these findings into perspective, consider how these traits play out in real-world leadership scenarios. Leaders who balance responsibility with passion can create an environment where their teams feel both secure and motivated. leading to better performance and job satisfaction. The next segment, we will talk about conclusion, suggestions, and research limitation. In concluding their research, the writers emphasize the need for a well-rounded approach to leadership development. They argue that effective leadership is not just about intellectual abilities or professional skills, but also about emotional and ethical traits. These traits help leaders connect with their teams, inspire trust, and guide their organizations to success. Although employees may need guidance and development, they often prefer to tackle their tasks on their own. Leaders should recognize that only a few individuals in the company are fully prepared to take on complete responsibility for task executions. Therefore, it is crucial for leaders to identify, nurture, and empower these individuals by delegating responsibilities and authority to help achieve organizational goals. Employees desire a charismatic leader, but it's important for the leader to understand that charisma alone isn't enough for effective collaboration with the team. The true leadership also requires adherence to ethical and moral standards, along with providing the necessary support and development for the team members. While this study provides valuable insights, it is also important to acknowledge its limitations. This research was conducted in a specific educational settings in a medical university in Kyiv, which means the finding might not fully apply to other sectors or regions. Additionally, the data was collected through self-reported surveys, which can be subjective. Future research could expand on these findings by including a more diverse sample, perhaps from different educational institutions or industries. It could also explore leadership traits in other sectors to see if the same traits are valued or if new ones emerge. Expanding this research in these ways could help create a more comprehensive understanding of what makes a leader effective across various contexts. The last section is about the closing. To conclude, all of this research gives us important insights into what makes a leader effective. It's not just about what leaders do, but who they are, including their passion, integrity, emotional intelligence, and ability to connect with their teams. By developing these traits, leaders can create environments where teams thrive, innovate, and achieve great things together. So, whether you're leading a classroom, a business, or any other type of team, these traits can help you become a more effective and inspiring leader. Let's keep the conversation going about what it takes to be a great leader in today's world. Leadership starts with you, so let's make a difference together. Thank you.